Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and happy May. My first video is going to be a Q&A. I asked you guys on Instagram. I will put my Instagram in the caption for some questions. Some of them are deep, some of them are not so deep. I don't have too many, but I will do the ones that I have. And if you have any more questions, you can put them in the comments down below. And let's get started. All right, so the first question is, what's one habit you're trying to build? I'm trying to build consistency with getting up and my morning routine. Getting up is kind of hard for me most of the time, but with just turning 26, it was yesterday on the day before I'm filming this video. So I turned 26 on April 26th. And now that my frontal lobe is fully developed, I am trying to build consistency within my routine and my habits and my discipline. Discipline is something that I want to acquire this year, especially. Next question is, what's something you're working on right now? Right now, I am working on being joyful in everything that I do, even if things aren't joyful. I tend to go more negative and go more anxious, but something that I'm really working on is trying to be a little bit more positive. What do you and your friends usually do together? Usually when my friends come over, I've only had one friend over at this house. We generally have like something going on, like she's coming for a concert or we're gonna go shopping or things like that. And sometimes we just honestly, she helps me get my life in order, which I really appreciate. But when I was living back home, like we would do sleepovers literally all the time. Me and my two besties. So yeah, we just chill. That's always my favorite thing to do. Next question. What's your favorite thing about your fiance? My favorite thing about my fiance is how thoughtful he is. He will give me flowers. I literally have like 3 vases of flowers around my house right now. He's very caring. Like when I'm having a little bit of a crash out with my, what is the word? The word is chronic illness. Chronic illness. I'm not even gonna edit that out because that was a brain fart. Anyways, my chronic illness, he is so patient with me most of the time. Like, I can get so frustrated with it because it never goes away. He is just so patient and kind with me, which I really appreciate. What's your favorite food? I'm tempted to say turkey dinner because that's what I've always said. But something that's easier for me is fettuccine alfredo. I love fettuccine alfredo. It's so good. What's your favorite color? For a long time I've said orange, but I think I'm leaning towards blue. Like my whole house is blue and neutrals, and my wedding's blue, and my phone's blue, and my Bible case is blue. I have so many blue things in my life. In my car, the inside is blue. So I'll probably have to say blue. I love blue. It's just so calming. And it reminds me of the water. I love the water. What's your most helpful coping technique? I would say slowing down and doing something that requires me to use the left side of my brain, like driving or like within reason. I know myself very, very well, so if I'm at a point of anxiety where I can't rationalize, then I won't go for a drive, but I'll go for a walk. I'll do like math in my head. Something that causes me to critically think about something else that has like a definite answer, and then I can calm myself down. That's probably my biggest coping technique, is using the other side of your brain to calm yourself down. All right. Next question. What's something you're learning about yourself this year? I would probably say something that I'm learning is that I can be very reactive to things. And that's something that I really want to work on. I don't want to just fly off the handle. And I do that more often than I don't. Which is something that I'm working on and I'm learning about myself. And just being cognizant that I'm doing it. I think that's the first step, is admitting it. So yeah, that would be something that I'm learning about myself and I'm actively working on. What's one thing that God has been teaching you lately? Not everything is an emergency. I tend to go like really, really fast, especially when I get anxious and I think that people are mad at me, but they're not. And I'll like talk really, really fast and I'll do things really, really fast. And people have to like remind me to slow down. Like, it's okay. It's not an emergency. Not everything in life is an emergency, and not everyone in life wants like, or has ill intent. It's literally just a little mix up and it's fine. Like, nobody actually cares. What's your current obsession? Well, I don't know. Food right now would probably be pasta. I make a lot of pasta. I want to try that protein pasta. If you've ever tried that, let me know if it's good or not. Yeah, I'd probably say pasta, which is funny because it's food. What's something you'll defend forever? Soup and cereal, not the same. Cereal is not soup. That is a hill that I will die on. If your life was a movie, what genre would it be? Probably adventure, rom-com. I'm quite the lady, so probably one of those two. What's one thing you tell your younger self? You will feel unstuck at some point. I remember as a little kid, I just felt really stuck in my situation, and I'd remind her that there will come a time where you feel not stuck. What's your go-to comfort meal? Turkey dinner. I love turkey dinner with cranberries. Oh my gosh, it's so good. What's been making you happy lately? The sunshine, the nicer weather. I got into my car and it said it was 29 degrees, but it wasn't. It was only 19, but it was 29 degrees in my car. My gosh, I am thrilled. I am thrilled. And that is the last of the questions. Thank you to everyone who submitted them. That was a quick one. If you have any more questions, you can leave them in the comments and maybe I can do a part 2. Next week, I plan to do my goals for Bay. I know it'll be a little bit late, but I just want to sit on them for a minute, and I will film that soon. And I hope you have a great rest of your day and the rest of your week. Remember, God loves you, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.